Guess where your girl just came from? I went outside. I did it, y'all. And it wasn't easy. I threw the biggest hissy fit and cried. I called my little sister and, I told her, like, hey, look, I don't want to do this. I feel overwhelmed and I feel like, mm-mm. And I was very afraid. I was very afraid because, well, I wasn't afraid. You know what? Yeah, actually, I was afraid and I was anxious. And let me tell you why. Because I don't want to be around anyone that doesn't see my true value. But that's not how the world operates. I have to learn to move gracefully in all rooms. And I have to understand that not everybody will like or love me, in all the spaces that God is going to level me up in. I think today was just like a really, really, really like big time that God used me to say, like, hey, girl, you know, you can do it. And I won't be in bondage to any man or human on this earth. My emotions, what I experience in life, I'm not going to allow, somebody else to dictate how, I interact. And to be honest with you, I feel good. I do. Um, when I woke up this morning, no, I wasn't going to go. I wasn't. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. I wasn't going to go because I just felt like all my emotions were right here in my chest. And I felt like I couldn't think of the next step. And I just started listening. After talking to my sister, I finally broke that wall and cried because I also tried to stay strong during uh, my soul sister's transition, to heaven. And I haven't really mourned. I haven't really, I still haven't had like a big cry, but you know, um, I didn't want to be around a whole lot of people and sounds and everything like that. So me thinking about like, oh, what am I going to say? And, what am I going to do while I'm there? And who am I going to talk to while I'm there? First off, all of the people who were there were just so gracious, so kind, asked my name, just so sweet to me. That's always the vibe. So it's definitely me, when I'm tripping, you know, um, and my anxiety sort of gets the best of me sometimes. And that's not, that's not how I want to experience life. And I want to promise myself to go out a little bit more. And I don't need to drink to go out. I don't need to, yeah, but I definitely need to push myself more to experience things. Now, I will say this to be fair and give myself credit. I have been more active and I've been getting out of my house more than I usually would and socializing and making new friends and, starting, new things in my personal life, which have, you know, blossomed. And I'm inviting people into my space so that, I could just do God's will. But at the same time, I think behind every strong person, that's how people paint me anyway. They're like, oh, you're just so positive and so strong. But here's the real of the real. I think that people can be strong. Being strong is a strength, but being emotional and healing is a bigger strength. Does that make sense? Because it takes a lot of courage to say, I'm a mess. I don't feel good. I don't like how I'm doing things in life. I don't like that this is a challenge for me. I feel like I should already have progressed, excuse me, in this area of my life and I'm not there yet. I'm this age and I'm not married or nobody's interested in me and blah, 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 blah. You know, the list goes on. And before you know it, all those ands, ifs, and buts scare you to even trying. And it forces you to um, present yourself as strong and courageous. But I think that deep down inside, all I want to do is just like lay down and cry and then get back up. But the biggest thing, the biggest gift I could have given myself today definitely would have been to get out there and do something new and push myself when I don't feel like it, push myself out of my comfort zone, push myself to be around people who actually do care about me, and pushing myself to be me and be free. And there's no limit to my blessing when it comes to God. I can go, what do they say? You're free to move about the cabin when you're in the air. Hey, look, that's what God's saying to me. Like, girl, you are free to move around. It doesn't matter, you know, at what level and what emotion, you know, I'm at. I think the biggest lesson, it just hit me, thank you, Holy Spirit, was that God was telling me you're free to move around the cabin. I don't have to wait for anyone. People don't have to like me for me to move. People don't have to hate me for me to move. People don't have to agree with me to move around the cabin because God gave me the power. He gave me the command. And so I will do as He has commanded. Even when it doesn't feel great, I know there's liberty in the plan that He has for me. And I am free to move about the cabin. So I'm going to rest and chill. Um, I love you, little sister, for supporting me. That meant a lot. I couldn't do without you. And I'm going to rest. I'm going to love myself. I'm probably going to watch Upload or Goosebumps or something like that. You guys take it easy and know that I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.